Hey everybody, it's Joe DeGanzik
And Babe Kaler
from the Joe and Babe Show on QTalk AZ. It seems like that seems to be what people are calling us now, not just QTalk Arizona, they just abbreviate it.
Right.
Kind of like they did with KFC back in the day, you know? We wanted to give everybody one last little morsel of goodness before we wrap up the year, and so this being Christmas Eve, we thought we would make a little special episode for everyone. And, and to thank everybody. We've had a tremendous amount of growth and people listening to the shows, not just our show, there's 8 other shows.
Right.
How did we go from 1 show to 9 shows?
It's the growth and it's what people want. And that's what we want to do, give people what they want.
They give people what they want.
That's true.
Right. And don't forget, give your friends the gift of QTalk this Christmas. Let them know how to sign up on iTunes, get to the website, download the shows, and it's the gift that just keeps on giving.
And it's the season of sharing.
It's the season of sharing.
That's true.
So, babe, what is it that we could maybe give them on this Christmas Eve?
Well, a bedtime story is always good.
Bedtime story.
Yes.
What about Twas the Night Before Christmas?
We could do that.
But we shouldn't just do the regular old version of it, should we?
Let's make it our own.
Let's make it our own.
Let's make it our own.
And as it turns out, we happen to have our own on our trusty iPad.
See?
For our listeners who don't, because you don't get to normally watch us because we don't do video, but for those who listen to the live shows, we're broadcasting off of a Skype connection. I have to throw those technical tidbits in.
To let them know what we
really
do.
Really do. But
really
anyhow,
do.
it's good times. But I have this pulled up here on my bedtime story app.
Okay.
And I think, are you ready? Can you see?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do
okay?
this.
This is from Joe and Babe to you.
To you.
All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the studio suite, not a microphone nor device was energized, not even the big button named bleep. The headphones were hung on each stand with care, knowing that the host would not soon be there.
The listeners were nestled all snug in their beds, while the sounds of podcast episodes played in their heads. And the hosts of those shows, plus the founder of Et Al, that would be me, had finally taken vacation, a much-needed break from it all.
When suddenly Joe's iPhone chimed with a Facebook alert, and he knew if he didn't view it, someone would think him a jerk. A person named St. Nicholas had added him on there, but from his profile picture, he looked just like an old bear.
Minutes after pressing ignore, another chime sounds. Glancing down at the screen, a Facebook message abounds. St. Nicholas had returned, and this time he wouldn't be spurned.
You mustn't take vacation just yet, otherwise your listeners could become upset. His message was short and clear, but the point of it all was still a bit queer.
After pondering the meaning for what seemed like days, he arose from his bed quickly and called his co-host Babe. We must do one last show before vacation, otherwise our listeners might change to another station.
This time, perhaps, we could show our faces. Plus, we could actually see one of our recording spaces. Ready she became and drove quickly to his apartment. Not a speeding ticket she received. Thank goodness for no sergeants.
And thus it was the moment to engage our fans one last time, but with something quite different, perhaps even with a rhyme. They wrote and rehearsed their words of the season, and as time passed by, they became aware of the reason.
To inform, inspire, and entertain, this was their mission, and remembered that from day one, it had been the vision. And as they recited and their words were recorded, they knew that their work would be enthusiastically supported.
And with one last phrase to speak,
In unison and harmony did their words meet.
Thanks be to our loyal listeners, both boisterous and meek, for this was the special episode that they seek. That was great.
That was good.
Have some of that wonderful QTalk Arizona eggnog.
Yes. Cheers to the
Cheers.
holiday season.
And happy holidays to all. That is fantastic.
Thank
I don't
you.
know, we have those chefs who make it for us.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Anyhow, we thought you would enjoy a little twist on the traditional holidays. That's kind of what we tend to do, right?
Yes, we twist things up.
We twist things up
Yes,
for
we
sure.
do.
We're going to twist things up a lot in 2012 for those people who are new or even old listeners to the network. We're moving our weeknight shows to the weekend afternoons, and our other show, the What the Hell's Going On in Arizona with Luis Garcia, Jimmy Grunder, and friends,
Right.
will also be live. So that's 3 live shows that we'll be giving you per week on the weekends. Easier to listen to. If you can't make those shows, then you can always get them as podcasts.
Right. You can download them, and so that's Dr. Dina,
Yep,
Joe and Babe,
yep,
and What the Hell is Going On in Arizona.
that's right.
So
We'll
3
be
live
on-
shows.
Yeah,
And
we'll be on Saturdays
Saturdays?
at 1 o'clock. And so, you have your lunch, and then you're done with lunch, and then you tune into us, and you can call in and chat and all that good stuff. We're going to have lots of things. In fact, Seth Anderson, our very own Seth Anderson, is going to be the first guest.
And that's on
2012.
January 7th,
January
right?
7th, that's right.
That's it. So join us.
Join us in 2012. We've got some exciting things for you. We thank you for all of your support, and for everyone listening and tuning in 2011. We've got just 2012. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's just the beginning.
Right. It's going to be a brand new, better everything
Fabulous
for everyone.
experience.
Yes. Fabulosity. That's my new
Fabulosity,
word.
That's right. Nick
That's
Ray.
my new
Nick
word.
Ray said that.
Okay?
And we've got lots of things planned for this time that we're kind of on winter break. So check it with Facebook. We'll have some replays of episodes for you, and check those out. So otherwise, from us to you, happy holidays. And be safe and have a wonderful New Year's 2012.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.